get married in most of the states in the United States. The next step should be allowing homosexuals to adopt children. The homosexual community is fighting far beyond to win cases in court in order to adopt. According to a May 4, 2008 journal from the Law and Society Association, only a few states in the United States, like for example California, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Vermont, and the District of Columbia, support adoption by homosexuals. Florida is the only state to explicitly ban a gay single person from adopting. The rest of the states do not have any law that specifically address homosexual adoption. My name is Yunera Runa, and what sparked my interest for this subject was that my uncle is homosexual and is willing to adopt children. But according to the policies in the state of Florida, he is not eligible to adopt. When it comes to the same-sex parenting, the question remains whether there is a difference between children raised by heterosexual parents and children raised by homosexuals. The answer to this question is simple. Because the American Psychological Association and the American Academy of Pediatrics of September 24, 2004 proved that homosexual parents have the same strengths and weaknesses as heterosexuals. And like most people, they want the opportunity to have a family. Today, I expect to convince you all that homosexuals should have the right to adopt, because we should all be judged with equal rights. Okay, let's start by pointing out the importance of homosexual adoption in the United States. It is important to know that the number of children in need of adoptive home is growing, but the number of prospective adoptive parents is decreasing. In general, an estimated 500,000 children are currently in foster care. And according to the Adoption and Foster Care Analysis and Reporting System of January 22, 2001, only 103,340 are adopted each year. For that, I have a chart actually to you all that shows from the year 98 to the year 2003 how children in foster care remains the same between about 500,000 children in foster care do not receive any adoption from anybody. This number will decrease drastically if homosexual parents will be able to adopt. Okay, now, however, the Association of Behavior Analysis International of July 11, 2003 declared that there are as many as 3 million gay and 5 million lesbians in the United States who are willing to adopt. This will give home and parents to 40 million children. Homosexuals' sexual orientation does not interfere with being an effective parent. The Association of Behavior Analysis International reveals a study that showed that compared the overall psychological health of 50 lesbian mothers and their 56 children with 40 heterosexual mothers and their 48 children, lesbian mothers were found to be more confident and to seek leadership roles more often than their heterosexual counterparts. I would also like to mention that homosexual parents have special qualities that are strengths in dealing with adopted children. In addition, homosexual parents have the ability to accept difference and errors. For that, I have another chart for you all, which shows the black bar is the black children, and the white bar is the white children. Okay, by the years, it tends to be that people tend to adopt white children more than black children. Why? Because they tend to discriminate black children. Okay, this will not happen with heterosexuals parents. Why? Because heterosexuals tend to be discriminated by the years, and they will not do the same to their child. Okay, in fact, according to the American Psychiatric Association of April 2, 2001, between 80 to 90% of the homosexual community has been judged for their sexual orientation by their biological parents. So they are more capable of understanding difference among society. Okay, additionally, the Adoption and foster care analysis and reporting system made public that there are about 9,000 children waiting for adoption that have special needs. About 99% of homosexuals are willing to adopt these children with special needs. Here I have a picture of some of the thousands of children in foster care, little children waiting for adoption. This is some of them because there are millions of them. Okay, here are the advantages of allowing homosexuals to adopt children. First of all, it will decrease the amount of children waiting for adoption in foster care. Second of all, it will provide care, educational accomplishments, financial security, and love to each child adopted. And last but not least, it will give the opportunity of children waiting for adoption to have a safe home and to be raised with the same good values and morals as children raised with heterosexual parents. Okay, here I have another picture that I would like to show you. This picture was provided by the Psychological Association of the United States. Okay, the psychologists said that children in foster care tend to draw their home as this one, which is a beautiful home but alone. They tend not to put any family in this picture. Okay, so now I would like to provide a solution for this problem. I propose that we formally request our Congress to approve adoption by homosexuals in every state in the United States. Like this, every children in our country will have a family that responds for the needs. I would like to conclude by saying that it takes courage to apply for adoption, even more if you are a homosexual person due to society's oppression. But looking forward to the opportunity of offering a needed child a family makes it a great accomplishment in our community. I just hope that every one of us work in